The mirror woman of Blackthorn House. I saw her, but never directly. Location: Blackthorn House, Ashford, Kent, England. Date: October 17th, 2019. Time: around 2:13 a.m. You're not going to believe this, because I didn't either, until I saw her myself. I was inside Blackthorn House that night. Not as a visitor, but as someone documenting what people called the mirror anomaly. Locals in Ashford had been reporting something impossible for months. They said a woman appeared in mirrors inside the house, but if you turned around, she was gone. No reflections, no shadows, no presence in reality, only in the mirror. So on October 17th, 2019, I went in alone with 2 cameras, a voice recorder, and one rule I told myself I would never break: do not look directly behind you. At exactly 2:13 a.m., everything changed. The house was dead silent. No wind, no creaking. Just this unnatural stillness, like the air itself was waiting. I was standing in the main hallway, long, narrow, peeling wallpaper. And at the far end, there was an antique mirror mounted on the wall, Victorian frame, cracked at the edges. I remember lifting my camera slowly and pointing it toward the mirror. At first, nothing, just me. Then, she appeared. Not fully, not clearly, but enough to know I was no longer alone. She was standing behind me. But here's the part that made my blood freeze. I couldn't feel her. No footsteps, no breath, no sound. Just her reflection. She was tall, thin, her head slightly tilted, like something was wrong with her neck. Her hair covered part of her face, but I could see one eye, wide open, staring directly into mine through the mirror. I froze. I told myself, don't turn around. But instinct almost got me killed that night, because the moment I even thought about turning, she smiled. Not a normal smile. It stretched too far, too wide, like her face wasn't built for it. And then she moved. Not in the room, only in the mirror. She took a step closer, but I didn't hear anything behind me. No movement, no shift in air, nothing. Just the reflection, getting closer. At exactly 2:17 a.m., my recorder picked something up. A whisper, low, cracked, right behind my ear. But when I played it back later, it wasn't English. It was layered, like multiple voices speaking at once, saying the same thing. Don't turn. That's when I realized something horrifying. She wasn't trying to scare me. She was trying to make me look. Because the only people who disappeared in that house were the ones who turned around. I backed up slowly, keeping my eyes locked on the mirror. She followed, step for step. Still no sound behind me. Still no presence in reality. But in that reflection, she was getting closer, 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 until her face was right behind mine. I could see details now. Her skin looked wrong, not decayed, not injured, just empty, like it had no life in it. And her eye, the one I could see, wasn't blinking, not once. At 2:21 a.m., the mirror cracked, not from impact, from the inside. A thin fracture spread across the glass, right where her face was. And then she leaned forward, out of the mirror, just slightly. Enough for me to see something I wasn't supposed to see, because for a split second, she wasn't behind me anymore. She was in front of me, inside the glass. That's when I broke the rule. I turned, and there was nothing. Empty hallway, no one there, no sound, no movement. I slowly turned back to the mirror, and she was gone. But something else was there, a mark, right where I had been standing, like a handprint from the inside. I left Blackthorn House at 2:28 a.m., but here's the part that still doesn't make sense. When I reviewed the footage later, I was never alone. The camera showed her the entire time, standing behind me, closer than I ever saw in the mirror. And at 2:21 a.m., when the mirror cracked, the footage shows her reaching out, not toward the mirror, but toward me, like she was already out, like the reflection wasn't trapping her. It was hiding her. Follow dark horror evidence for more.